What's the dumbest criminal you've ever heard of? I thought my dog was the biggest troublemaker in the house until the day she actually saved my kids' lives. I begged my parents for a dog almost every single year while growing up, but they always said no. So the moment I finally bought my own house, I went straight to the shelter and adopted a Pitbull. I wanted her not just as a pet, but also to keep my kids safe. I remember how excited I was, thinking it would be fun and easy. But within just a month, reality hit hard. This dog had completely destroyed 2 couches and a chair. I was overwhelmed and honestly close to giving her up for adoption. Still, something in me held on. Then came the day that changed everything. One morning, I stepped out quickly to grab the mail. I figured it would be fine to leave the kids inside since the dog was locked in her crate. I wasn't worried. What could go wrong in a couple of minutes? When I came back, my heart almost jumped out of my chest. The front door was wide open. Immediately, panic set in. Before I could even process what was happening, my dog came charging out of the house, barking like crazy. That's when I knew something was seriously wrong. I didn't stop to look around. I ran straight to check on my kids. To my horror, they were locked inside their bedroom from the outside. That's when it hit me. Someone had broken into my house. I rushed back outside and dialed the police, telling them someone had broken in. Waiting for them felt like an eternity. When officers finally arrived and searched the house, they confirmed what I feared. It was definitely a break-in. But here is the part that made me realize just how lucky we were. Whoever broke in clearly hadn't known my kids were home. When they realized, they panicked and locked them in the room. The burglar then tried to grab everything he could carry. Electronics, jewelry, anything with value. He almost wiped me out completely. I could have been left thousands of dollars in debt. Except my troublemaker of a dog wasn't having it. Somehow, she broke out of her locked crate, and when she saw the intruder, she went full guardian mode. She chased him through the house and right back out the same window he had broken to get in. And here's the part that makes this the dumbest criminal story ever. Later that same day, police called me back. They had caught the guy. How? He had shown up to the emergency room completely covered in bite marks. My dog had gotten him good, and he basically turned himself in because of it. That Pitbull I almost gave up on, she became the hero of my family. From that day forward, I never doubted why I had begged for a dog all those years growing up. She wasn't just my pet anymore. She was proof that sometimes the things you think are problems turn out to be the very thing that saves you. So when people ask me about the dumbest criminal I've ever heard of, I tell them this: the guy who thought breaking into my house was a good idea, only to end up in the ER, courtesy of my 10-month-old dog.